Mr. Al-Fageeh, what a pleasure to see you.
Pleasure to see you too. Thank you.
This is your home turf. I mean, Boao Forum, isn't it? You frequent this place.
Absolutely.
Tell me more about your take on China's new quality productive forces. How do you see that is providing more opportunities for your company to work with your Chinese partnership?
Excellent. First of all, I'm very happy to be here in this beautiful island, Hainan. This is one of the prettiest and great, islands in the world that, have the Boao for more than 20 years. This is a real demonstration of collaboration that can do a better for the business, as well as it's proved that it is a great platform for engagement, for business discussion and improvement for state leaders, business leaders, and etc. So now China for SABIC is a strategic region, and we've been in China for more than 40 years. We started in the last 40 years as product distributors of our chemical and polymers products. But then we keep transforming in China as we go in our journey with China, and we get trusted company that now we invest in China, and we have heavily invested in China. And with the recent announcement that we have done in Tianjin with our expansion of polycarbonate within SSTBC with our partner SABIC, that we have produced a world-class polycarbonate. I think it's the largest capacity from one train in China. Then in February this year, we have also announced one of the largest ethylene cracker in the Gulay Park for SABIC Fujian. And I think this is a clear trust of SABIC to invest in China.
Right. I understand you were making your trip to China already on the very first day, right after the Chinese Lunar New Year to China, go to inspect the latest development of the Fujian complex over there.
Absolutely.
So tell me more as to how much do you see is there for potential, research, technology-wise, to cooperate with China. How will that further flourish? Well, you see there is tremendous opportunities.
Excellent. Actually, as you may know, China, represent more than 40% of the world demand in chemicals.
Yes.
This is large. This is huge. It is not only this. It is a country that also encouraged the foreign investment, encouraged the partnership, and that's why we are here, because of those encouragement, those incentives that we have received from the government in expanding our business here in China. And by the way, we are not here only to produce or to distribute products. We are here to act as a Chinese company. Then we care about our people. We care about the innovation and technology, as you have mentioned. Last year in August 2023, we celebrated the 10th anniversary for our research and innovation and technology here in China, in Shanghai. And that was a base that will help our customers, our business partners, and improve and grow, and we technically support them in all the innovation that we have created, because we have more than 10,000 patents in chemical processes. And that's more than 10,000 patents around the world that will help our customers here to grow and to have a better business.
You are also bringing on board some other international companies, such as Microsoft, to work with you on some of the sustainable products, like the computer mouse or something.
Yeah, definitely. SABIC since day one, by the way, this is not something new for us.
I know.
SABIC since day one, we started as a sustainable company. We care about the climate. We started in Saudi Arabia in the late 70s, early 80s by collecting all these flare gases and make sure that we protect the environment, and we produce sustainable products. Also in SABIC, we care about sustainability in our carbon footprint, whether we have very clear strategy and how to reduce our carbon footprint around the globe. And I can tell you, last year we had reduced about 12.5% in our carbon emission based in 2010.
Wow.
This is something, and we are aiming to reduce 20% by the 2030, neutral by 2050. And we try with our customers, also with our brand owners, to make sure that we promote the circular carbon economy. Circular carbon economy, this is something that encourages the recycle of the waste plastic and make sure that we bring a good material that can also help not only SABIC but the total business community.
The numbers you give one after another, even though they sound abstract, but there are a lot of efforts, I understand, put into it in order to make them happen.
Definitely.
And on the other hand, you're also working proactively on artificial intelligence.
Yes.
For example, something called the AI-powered virtual experimentation
Right.
platform.
Yes.
Tell me more about it and how you are going to tap into the potential. What does that mean for an industry like yours? I'm very curious about
Look,
this.
I mean, the artificial intelligence is something that it has to be obtained and it has to be developed. And we in SABIC, we believe that the artificial intelligence can help a lot. And we started, by the way, in our manufacturing facilities by adopting some of these artificial intelligence and helping us in testing and maintenance and also in operations. And we think that also it is the business. So these artificial intelligence that we have developed, and we have developed a lot of in-house. Yes, we can depend on some of the ready solutions and the artificial intelligence, but also we created a team in the company, very sophisticated team, global team, that we developed something internal to make sure that also we get our own artificial intelligence and also we get advantage of what is in the market.
So you are saying you are working with everyone, but at the same time you want to also have your own independence approach, cater to your own business potential.
Definitely, and we can see that we have great people within the company, that they have a lot of good ideas and how to solve some of the challenges that we have in the business.
Yeah, like what? Give me an example.
How to sell your product, for example. I mean, we have created the platforms in our company internally. It helps us on how to solve our problems and how to reach to the market quickly, and also how to optimize in our operations, because we have so many processes and so many operations around the globe, starting from the feedstock to the operations, to the supply chain, to the supply of the customers, and also to do the technical services. The artificial intelligence help us to do the optimization for all of our processes. And it is very complicated, especially when it comes to the manufacturing, because it has so many variables there, that this artificial intelligence help us in how to do a better optimization for our processes.
With your track record, there will be enormous amount of data that you have, particularly working with your partners around the world in your industry. That would probably help artificial intelligence to develop in your industry.
Definitely.
To be the front runner.
I hope so, but I can tell you that the big data help us mainly in our processes, in our manufacturing, in our production facilities.
I see.
Because it's collect all the data about all of equipment, all of these processes, and it is anticipated, when is the right time for do maintenance, when is the right time to do to change catalyst and all these things.
Yes. My final question for you, sir.
Please.
You are not only a business leader of your own company, but also one that is leading B20.
Yes.
This is a very important business community leaders,
Right.
providing advice to the leaders of the G20,
Right.
which is a combination of both developed and the developing world.
Right.
Now, we are in a very complex situation of the world, and also fragmentation, elections going on during the year. Technologies developing so fast. AI is one of them. Governance, technology, encouragement, how to do it. So what do you see as the core for this year as the B20 leader?
Excellent question. By the way, I was honored, to lead the business community of Saudi Arabia during the B20 presidency in India, and also this year during the presidency of Brazil. I'm also leading the Saudi, businessmen and women, to make sure that we are part of the B20 community.
Yeah.
And we, as a business leaders, we try to advocate for free trades among all the countries. We try to advocate for the collaboration, and we try to advocate for the partnership. Because one of the things that we discuss, for example, is the climate change. The climate change, it has to be global collaboration and partnership, because you cannot do it in one part of the world without the other one. You cannot set up policies in one country or one region and forget what the others. Asia, for example, is important to determine what is those policies and guidelines for the climate change. So we try as a business community to bring our views together, to collaborative together, and then bring our views to the leaders to take the right decisions.
I guess it takes a lot of brave business leaders like you to provide the sufficient advice to the political leaders. There are things they really need to do.
We try to do our best collaboratively.
Good to see you, sir. All the best.
Good to see you, and thank you very much.